Welcome back, everyone. It is Wednesday, May 28th. The MLB, our four favorite picks are on the way. As always, it's Austin joined by Logan. And man, we should be recapping a Logan winning day, Logan. I sold us that day. Nice pick on the Phillies, team total under 3.5. The comment section loved that one yesterday. Not, and it was a pretty easy winner. They only scored two. Bellinger and Pascatino, both of them had 100-plus exit velos. They just could not get it done. The winner that just should have been a winner was the Pirates and the A's team total under parlay. Pirates had 0 runs going to the 6th. And of course, bring in Kevin Ginkel. He gives up 5 himself, and that's how we lose. In the 8th inning, giving up 7. Disgusting. And Max Meyer could not get us the K's yesterday to cash our strikeout ladder. But it is what it is. It's been our season all season long, Logan. But before we dive into the place, we did talk about how we do a $25 giveaway. So let's sprinkle in some giveaways in here. And the winner was Daryl Stanyard. He said Ryan O'Hearn for a dinger, and he was pretty right. Yesterday, you guys delivered a lot of Dinger Tuesday winners down below. We just had to pick one random one. Ryan O'Hearn, great call, Daryl. Let us know we can pay you $25. But we need to have a winning day. We need to bounce back. We are so overdue for like a 10-0, 15-0, 20-0 run. Logan and I need to dial in and deliver just that for you guys. Let's do it on a Wednesday. I'm going to let Logan lead things off. He has a team total under again. Logan, where are we headed?
Yeah, so hopefully yesterday's team total under can spark a little bit of luck here with some team total unders. Another one, I'm taking the St. Louis Cardinals team total under 4.5, minus 135 odds on DraftKings is your best value there. Now, the Cardinals are coming off a 7-run game yesterday, but I'm fading them in this spot. Number one, I just think Cardinals money line looks like a really easy button press. And, you just like look up your sports book and you're just like Cardinals money line plus value. Orioles have been terrible. But I think backing Cade Povich in this spot is fine. I don't know if Cade Povich is going to get run support. That's why I'm not on Orioles money line. But Cade Povich starts for the Orioles, and he's got a 4.86 ERA and 1.45 WHIP, which aren't great numbers on the season. But he's building some momentum. He's had a couple back-to-back solid starts, and that's why I'm comfortable backing him today. He's coming off a 5 2/3 innings pitched, 2 earned run game against the Nationals. And then his most recent start was 5 innings pitched, 1 earned run at Fenway, which Fenway is a tough place for opposing pitchers. I mean, it's a hitter-friendly ballpark, and it's a divisional team that's seen him before. So I like what I'm seeing from Cade Povich. And this Cardinals offense hasn't been seeing lefties well at all. They're just hitting 230 in May versus left-handed pitching. So again, with the lefty Povich today, I like his matchup. He's also very tough on lefties, and we know this Cardinals lineup has several lefties in their everyday lineup. I, again, don't know who's going to be in the exact starting lineup and in the order, but guys like Nootbaar, Donovan, Burleson, Gorman, those are all lefties, and those are guys typically in this Cardinals lineup. I could see Povich really having their number today. That's what he's been good at, is getting lefties out this season. He's just allowing a 200 batting average to left-handed batters. Now, righties, they're getting to him. But the lefties, if he can get these guys out of the order, I'll really take my chances with the righties in this lineup. So I do really like that. I think Povich is going to go out and pitch a really solid game in this one. And then we talk about the bullpens. Unfortunately, Orioles bullpen has been the bane of this team's existence for most of the season. They're just 27th in bullpen ERA. Yes, they've been bad, but I'm banking on limited exposure for this bullpen. I think I can count on Povich for nearly 6 innings pitched. Again, I don't touch outs props these days, but I think he should give him a solid 6. And then what happens in the 3 innings of bullpen happens in that. I still think there's going to be enough buffer from Cade Povich having a solid outing. The bullpen can just come in and be serviceable. So I do love the St. Louis Cardinals team total under 4.5 today, and I think that's a really solid look. Austin, what you rolling with though?
Yeah, Logan, I got a couple picks. Let's dive into them. I'm going to start with a first 5 pick, and we haven't done a ton of first 5 team totals over the last couple days, but I'm bringing it back. They've been one of our more profitable markets this year, which is hard to say because we don't have a lot of those. Let's talk about the Athletics. So we faded yesterday. Today we're backing them. First 5 team total over 1.5. Do I like laying minus 140 here? No, but I think this line should be 2.5. I don't see why it is 1.5. I mean, I guess I understand the A's are on the road, but again, you see the pitcher they're facing, Lance McCullers Jr. Count me in. Remember the last time we faded Lance McCullers Jr.? It was against the Reds at home, and what happened? He didn't make out of the first inning. You up 7 earned runs, what are our best reads of the season. Let's see if the A's could do more of the same today. As I've talked about with McCullers, and you could back Luis Severino. He's actually been a lot better on the road than he has been out in Sacramento, and it makes sense. Sacramento's super hitter-friendly ballpark. I'd rather not do that. The Astros have been really good against righties, so I kind of lean a first 5 over in this game if you were to just maybe be only on FanDuel because they don't offer first 5 team totals. But I'd rather just pivot and just really focus on fading Lance McCullers Jr., who, as I said, has not been great this season. He's walking guys. He's giving up base runners. And if you keep giving up walks and stuff like that, you're going to get tagged eventually. We've seen this season he owns a near 7 ERA, 6.5, 2 WHIP. I mean, the 2 whip is just, you keep giving out those base runners, they're going to make you pay. And it's not like the expected numbers are saying he's going to get much better. His expected ERA is sitting at 7.21, a 306 expected batting average, and his walk percentage in the 5th percentile, hard hit percentage, 5th percentile as well. Now, I get it. Those stats are a little bit inflated due to his red start where he didn't even make it out of the first inning, give up 7 earned runs, but it's not like the other starts have been drastically better. And this is an A's offense we know has the firepower to put up runs. Now, we faded him yesterday because they faced Hunter Brown. Hunter Brown, one of the best pitchers in baseball. I said he had a sub-1 ERA at home, and he continued that yesterday. However, we think about Hunter Brown, he's 95th percentile in hard hit percentage, 90th in K percentage. I just gave you the numbers for Lance McCullers. He's bottom of the barrel for Ks, and he's bottom of the barrel for hard hit percentage. So it wouldn't shock me if he comes up, walks a guy, and someone sends one deep, and boom, that's 2 runs. This is just what he does. He's coming back from a lot of injuries. The A's, have they been great on the road recently? Not exactly, but they've been above average all season long. This season, they own the 8th highest WRC plus for righties. So again, I see a lot of reasons to like this. It only takes really, honestly, Lance McCullers is going to walk 1 or 2 guys. I think the A's can do some damage there. Just not a big strikeout guy. He is coming off 8 Ks versus the Mariners, but the Mariners have really been struggling. They've been swinging at everything recently. And so I see the A's a better team, a little bit more patient. They'll be able to get pitches to hit. Let's hope they can send 1 or 2 deep. And if they only want to send 1, let's hope it's a 2-run homer. But I think they can absolutely tag Lance McCullers just like the Reds did. Go A's. We need 2 runs through 5. My third play is actually going to be an outs prop. We haven't had the best track record on this. It feels like we just seem to get guys worse starts of their career. Let's hope that's not the case today for this guy. It's Noah Cameron of the Kansas City Royals over 16.5 outs, minus 120 on Bet365. When you look at this game from a game perspective, the Reds have won the first 2 games in this series. The Royals have lost them. And now here comes Hunter Green on the mound. I don't really feel like a lot of people have backed the Reds the last few days, but when they see Hunter Green on the mound in a pick 'em, that feels like, I want to get involved. I want to take the Reds. And whenever anyone wants to take the Reds, I swear they never pay. But I do like Noah Cameron, who's been really good, and he's a lefty that the Reds really haven't seen lefties all that well. In fact, on the road versus lefties this season, they own an 84 WRC plus. So that's about league average because a lot of teams do struggle against lefties. But again, we think about Ellie De La Cruz. His worst split is against lefties. And a lot of their guys they rely on aren't great against lefties. So I look at a guy like Noah Cameron, who's making his 4th career start, the guy they've never seen. Hopefully he can go out there and pitch pretty well. And we look at the situation that the Royals are currently in. Sure, they're facing Hunter Green. What happened yesterday? They ran a bullpen game. So they used 7 bullpen arms. That bullpen is taxed 3 of the guys that already pitched the day before. So I don't see them wanting to, number one, use the bullpen arms again. Those 3 guys that have already pitched twice in a row, they're unavailable. And again, they don't play tomorrow, sure, but you don't want to tax your bullpen if you don't have to. We look about Noah Cameron. Who is he? He's a lefty, like I said, making his 4th start. In his previous 3 starts, pitching to a .93 ERA and a .67 whip. He's gone into the 7th inning in all of those starts. We don't even need him to go to the 7th inning, but in those starts, he's not even thrown more than 82 pitches. So again, he's been super efficient. And while he doesn't qualify for the MLB.com like pitches per inning metric, because you need to pitch, I believe, the same amount of innings that games have been played. So you have to be around like 50 to 60 innings pitched, give or take. Brian Wu leads the MLB in pitches per inning, fewest pitches at 14.12. If Cameron qualified through 3 starts, he would be number 1. He's at 12.5. A full 1.5 pitches different, which is just insanity. So I don't necessarily know if he continues to pitch this well, but this is a team that hasn't seen lefties super well on the road. I think Noah Cameron can go out there and pitch efficiently. We only need, 1 or 2 super efficient innings. The rest of them he can throw, 20 pitches if he wants to. But we know the Reds are going to swing early sometimes, and I think he'll be able to do damage. If you look at his other props, we're looking at his under earned runs, 2.5 is minus 160. His under 1.5 walks is minus 130. Under 5.5 hits allowed, minus 160. So again, if he can limit the walks and hopefully limit the hits. I think he pitched pretty well today. So Noah Cameron, we love him. Go over 16.5 outs and see if this is a superstar prospect for the Royals, or if the first 3 starts were more of an anomaly. It's not like he's been facing trash teams. I think he can go out there and at least give us 5 2/3. That's what we're asking for. It doesn't need to make it the full 6, although I do like it at 17.5 if you want to play it there. And then our final play, we need to bounce back on the strikeout hit rate sheet. It's lost, 2 in a row. I think it's 6 and 4 since we started tracking it. Just been getting some guys worse starts. Max Meyer yesterday, his defense helped him out none, but just a bad read there. So we'll try to figure out a strikeout hit rate sheet that pays today, and hopefully we can bounce back there. Again, only playing this for a half unit. But again, join the Dub Club. It's only $5 for your first month. If you use that top link in the description, get on in there, get the NBA plays early, get the ladder plays early. Do it. Join. Finally, I'll recap $25 giveaway. Again, Daryl Stanyard, great call on Ryan O'Hearn. Shout out to all of you yesterday. A lot of you guys called Shohei Ohtani. That was a hard pull from a lot of you guys. We need you to get in your bag. Ryan O'Hearn is a deep bag pull. But again, to recap the picks, Logan's pick, Cardinals, team total under 4.5. A's, first 5, team total over 1.5. Royals, Noah Cameron, over 16.5 outs. And then our strikeout hit rate sheet. Let's bounce back after the Pirates debacle yesterday. Let's go 4-0. And we'll see you guys back tomorrow with some more picks. See you guys then. Peace.